All right, welcome back. So, in the previous part, we did some more setup with our roboports and stuff. We just finished this tech, which I'm not really sure what we need. Brass chests, flying robot frames, express transport belts, and express filter inserters. Okay. All right. Um, So I think the main thing though is the fact that we need um, cobalt in order to produce any of this stuff. So let's see here. Before we start worrying about that, though, I do want to see if I can get another one of these transporters set up and ready to go. Almost there. Honestly, we probably could set up another battery maker. That might not be a bad idea. Let's see. Personal Roboport Mark II. Jetpack. Jetpack might not be a bad idea. Vehicle plasma cannon. Power armor. Sure. Let's try out power armor. I wonder what that'll do for us. Unfortunately, we can't get that until we get blue boards, which will probably take a hot minute. All right. Operable. Okay. I'm guessing that's because we just don't have the material for it yet. At least I hope that's the reason. What do we need for these? Steel plates. Right. Steel plates have definitely been the hardest thing to get enough of. Okay. A little more steel before we can do this. Alright. Good on steel. We need our accumulators, which should be more or less done. Unfortunately, I am out of power now. And we need 100 tin, or not tin, copper. Copper. Alright, let's go ahead and make ourselves another teleporter. Alright. It's gonna take a little while before we can um before we can make another one of those. But now we have two. Now we need to decide where we want to put this. I'm kind of thinking up here in the northern mall. All right. So we'll test it out once it's fully charged. So that'll take a little bit of time, but in the meantime, we'll find something to do. Okay. So let's see here. Let's get rid of some of these bits and bots. Let's go ahead and do a requester chest for, I don't know, maybe like right here. And request iron. So any excess iron that gets pulled off somewhere will go to that chest. All right, what do we want to do next? You have a couple more roboports that we could maybe potentially get set up. Might be a good idea. All right. I think power armor the thing that required blue circuits. Yeah. I'm assuming that's essentially just more area. Like, alright, bots. I actually really don't need you guys filling in everything. um, feels like the attacks are getting more and more aggressive, which makes me think that we should probably go and try and take care of these bases soon. At least the two that are currently getting poked. Really, this didn't. Now, I suppose that makes some sense. Alright, let's pick up a couple of these depleted miners. Okay, I think that's good. Crystal slurry is good. It's nice to see. Yep. Wait, big electric. Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, why? Why do we have two partial stacks of big electric poles? That's because we have big electric pole 2s and big electric poles. Do I have anything that I can dump copper into easily? I guess that. Let's go ahead grab our RoboPort. All right. So this will request any and all uh any and all alien artifacts. So I no longer have to worry about them. We have small ones. Doesn't appear so. Hopefully, maybe this will pick them up. I don't know. Do we have a personal teleporter? I don't think so. I would assume it would show up in the logistics if we did. Discharge defense. Personal laser defense might not be a bad idea. Personal battery. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a better battery online. Or at least see what it requires. Probably would tell us. Yeah. Of course, blue circuits. We really do need to figure out how to get cobalt. Hybrid catalyst, javelite crystals, crotinium crystals, bobonium crystals. Okay. Ooh, wow. Mineral sludge is actually something that we are producing somewhere, right? That's slag slurry. Sulfuric acid. Crystal slurry. Maybe we're not. Let's see. Not that. Mineral sludge. Are we producing mineral sludge? Mineral sludge. Mineral sludge. Crystals. Okay. I think we are. The problem is we're using that material as well. Unfortunately, since it's dark out, I can't walk around normally without getting affected by the transport belts. I apparently need far more battery capacity. Okay. We did this armor crafting, no. No, I can't do tool belts yet. Yeah, let's just keep or powering through the teleporter stuff. All right, I do want to take a look at this. Question. Now we're nowhere near being done with the accumulators for the next teleporter. All right, crystal slurry. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Are we producing any of that over here? Crystal slurry. Mineralized water. Why do we not have really any? I guess all these reds are probably backing things up a lot. Yeah, it seems like the reds are really the thing that's holding us back. Alright, so in order to get the mineral sludge, which we require to get cobalt, we essentially have to do the same setup, except use the mineralized water instead. I think that's what we're going to do, because I think we're going to do it over there rather than over here, because that just seems like the better area to do it. If we had another teleporter, I'd probably place one over on this side, just to make things a little easier for us. Okay. Crystallizers. I thought we had one at the very least. Okay, we do have a couple. That's good to see. Now we could do other forms to like get it and get the cobalt that we need. And it's Cobalt, not Cobalt. Cobalt is a old programming language used by like banks and stuff. Ironically, it's still being used today. I think it's because like no one wants to redo the system. Like they don't want to have to go through the work of setting it up again or setting up a new system to replace it. Or at least they're trying, maybe they're trying to do that. All right. So we do have mineralized water. Go ahead and grab that. We have our crystal slurry, which we're just gonna pull over this way. Okay, so we need this stuff. Essentially the same setup, or the same setup over here. Excuse me. Okay, so do we have any filtration? That I don't know. We do. Excellent. I'm surprised my construction bots didn't, like, spring into action there. Like, guys, come on. I have the material. Why aren't you doing it this? Why do I even have you? Alright, let's see here. So we need the stuff that gives us mineral sludge. Alright, let's grab that, replace it. Are these the... No, I don't believe these are the ones we need. Sulfuric wastewater, okay. Sorry, I'm like thinking what we need to do here. I'm surprised that completely cuts off power to this stuff. All right. That's odd. Okay. Is that it? Alright, what's wrong now? Okay, apparently nothing's wrong. Alright. How do we want to do this? Probably like that. Great, we don't have any more pipes. Okay. Okay. Right. I think we are good to go over here. Grab our... This is crystal slurry. So we need this go into this one. Wow, this is mineralized water. What we need here. Okay. That is now producing mineral sludge, which we can now... They're definitely evolving and getting a lot more dangerous. Alright. So let's go ahead. Do we want to do filters? Maybe. Alright. Let's just do that for now. We might change some things around later. All right, let's grab. So this is going to produce both cobalt and tungsten. 40% cobalt, 40% tungsten. Let's go ahead, set you to cobalt and you to tungsten. All right. Okay, I think we're good. To go. Okay. Let's set up the power. Really? That didn't set it up? There's not enough mineral sludge. Oh, right. I suppose that's true. We do need to offload. We need to offload the used filters. All right, let's go ahead. Leave these are used filters. They look like it, at least. Oh, is this, I guess we need to... turn this around. All right, there we go. Protinium. Can we get rid of this somehow? Okay. Sulfuric. Oh, right. Since this thing is so full. Are we not using the sulfuric wastewater at all? Guess we must not. We produce one of these things. Not at the moment. How are we doing on sulfuric wastewater over here? I mean, we're using some of it. I don't know. I guess we should just run over and grab. I really wanted to get, like, some amount of cobalt started before this episode ended. Which, I mean, we still could. This is when I wish I had a teleporter, like a personal teleporter. We need some stone bricks. That's concrete. Okay. Right. Let's grab this thing real quick. Place it over here. No, here. That should allow the stuff to continue producing. We might want to place like a storage tank or so here. Same over there. All right. So we are now producing tungsten and cobalt. Now, I don't know what we're going to use the tungsten for. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go ahead and grab enough material to produce one more of these things. And then we'll call it a part. Alright, let's go ahead, place it's down somewhere over here. I am surprised that this thing doesn't need to be like near a power source at all. That kind of surprises me a little. Alright, let's get onto this thing. Not operable. Do I have to like click on the map? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, sweet. So we now have teleportation. And since our buffer size is so large, we barely lose any power. So obviously we still have to wait a little bit for it to recharge, but still pretty good. So now obviously we still have the LongReach, and that is still pretty handy for getting around, for moving things and picking things up. But it's definitely a lot easier to like move around and do certain things with the teleporters. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.